Well, hey everybody, we've got another team for you today, and it's Duane, Delita, and Cecil. And the way that I've built this one is for Duane to be as tanky as possible. Now I'm going to mention that he's not fully built, his jobs aren't fully leveled up yet, but he is level 99, and I am pretty happy with him so far. So the idea here is that Cecil is going to put a barrier on the two of these guys, and then Duane is going to be tanking as many hits with his Demon Wall Esper as he can, and we're targeting pure dark parties. So we're going for Duane, Kain, and Super Sterne, and those are exclusively what we're targeting. Those are the triple dark stacked damage parties that are just terrorizing the arena as far as I'm aware. So I want to see if there's a way that we can stand up to them and then take them out with our punching Cecil and our slashing Delita. And they are also kind of tanky in a way, so that they can hopefully withstand a few hits and then, you know, follow up and do some damage. So we'll go into deeper detail into the team before actually showing the matches. Alright, so here's the closer look at the team. We've got the Excalibur on Duane, the +5 Nag on Delita, and then the Agrius Sword on Cecil. And I actually was able to level this. I didn't farm the deep dungeon, but because of the summons we've got with all the materials, I was able to put this together, which was kind of nice. And then otherwise, I've got a +5 golden armor on Duane, and this is a plat robe +0, and I'm just short on armor, so you know 18 defense is good, so I've gone ahead and used that. And then I've got my +5 iron plate on Cecil. I'm going into a little more detail here. We got bells on Cecil, Mons TMR on Delita. We want the agility. I've also toyed around. I was using the Federica's the victory ribbon as well, and that was kind of interesting, but I wanted the agility. I wanted to match some of these faster teams, especially when Kain starts using haste, and you know, he can also buff his agility as well. And then for my cards, this is the interesting thing. So I'm full MR. I originally had our Christmas Moogle for the 15 dark attack resistance up on Duane, and then I found that he just wasn't holding aggro for long enough. So what I ended up doing was switching to the maxed Vow of Love, and that makes my Duane a little stronger actually, which is really great, but at the same time I'm not as durable. But then I've got our maxed Metal Demon Iron Giant for that slash attack resistance, and then the Behemoth maxed for that pierce attack resistance. And I chose this party because I wanted to make the most of these stats that, you know, these are both attack oriented cards. They have slash attack up on the Iron Giant. I wanted my units to get that, and that was really important to me because, you know, I've tried things where I go for the resistance and I put these cards on like a magic user, and then I get the resistances, but then I don't get as much of the stat bonus for my magic users. So I was very specific in making this party here, and you can see, so when I go to stats, resistances, we've got 58 slash, 30 pierce, and then another 15 dark on top of that, and we're targeting these full dark teams. And then the same thing, we've got Delita, who originally had Golem, and when I had Golem, I had a lot of pierce resistance, more than this, but then I thought I would rather him die in 2 hits, and then I would get the ability to deal way more damage, because now he's got that dark weakness from the two-headed dragon, but he's still got good resistances, and his attack is stronger with the two-headed dragon than it would have been with the golem. So I definitely, you know, that's the way I decided to go. And then Odin, you guys remember from my Cecil video, it's very important that Cecil goes first for me. So I made sure to give Odin to Cecil. His agility is the highest on the team at 80, and that means he's going to go first. He'll put the barrier on my other 2 party members, and then he'll only cast it once. He won't do any stupid AI stuff. And then he's going to use bells, which again puts up his agility, and he'll have a bunch of AP. He has the most range out of everybody with his Holy Knight attack, and then with all his punching, it's actually really effective. I know people, you know, said, okay, you know, Cecil's not that good against Duane, or he's not as good as people are making him out to be. I think he is. I think he can do a lot of damage to Duane. So that's great that every single turn he's for sure going to use an ability. So hopefully we'll see Duane get far enough ahead to do some serious tanking. But the rallying cry, it's important because we're kind of a slower team. I played around with some other Team Rs, but I think that's the best one for Delita. And then I turned off Atonement, which you're going to kill me for, but I need him to have that buff for this strategy. He needs to be as durable as possible. And the rest of my team I've built strong, at least as strong as I could while still being tanky, bruisery. But look at that, we got Meditate. So Delita's fairly set. And then Cecil is going to be also in good shape because he's got Revitalize. So not too much damage there. And there's your Duane counter, the Cecil punch. And now we kind of want people to stack better than they have here, but this is not the end of the world. I might even turn off Rising Twilight because I don't have other dark units. Okay, so this is my shot here where I need to get a big hit on these guys. But hopefully my team is sturdy enough. Yeah, see, like Cecil goes down to Kain pretty easily, but then we've got our AoEs. So now we just need to survive one Kain attack. Which we can, we've still got our barrier, and that's that. And you can see rank 502. I'm not up in the 10Ks or whatever. Another triple dark team. We'll see how this one goes. The reason I'm picking these triple dark teams, they're a team that I was afraid of, first of all, and I think that a lot of players might also be afraid of these teams. And I wanted to show that you can take them on, you can beat them. I have a very specific composition for it, but everybody has Cecil for the most part, which is good, unless you just started. So, and same thing with, you know, my Demon Wall VC, like that's kind of limited. Duane is obviously limited, but I think the same thing could be done with another tank if you can build defensively enough. And Delita could be subbed for any attacker, and I've just picked him because of his resistances. But the idea is hopefully my other two guys don't get attacked that much. Now this is the wild card, right? That could be a double disable, match is over. And the same thing right now, that could have been a double disable. And it's happened, right? It's happened for me, it's happened against me, but you can lose a match on the spot. So this is bad, but we survived. And now we can get an AoE here. Or no, we can't because Duane's in the way. That's actually really bad. Okay, Judgment Blade hopefully, or luckily, doesn't have the height to hit our Duane as well. And one thing I've noticed from all of this is that Sterne gets really stuck in the background there. But we're in a bit of trouble because of the our tank going down so early. So if, yeah, he can hit Cecil. Now Delita is not gonna go for the Sterne, so we're toast. Oh, so close. We've still got a little bit of barrier. Yeah, no, he's gonna lap us. This card had Scions, so they're pretty fast. And another one. So we're hoping we can withstand the storm, and if we can't, well, that's okay. I'm gonna show you the results either way because I think that's valuable for me to have gone you know, just totally the other direction with Duane from, you know, the aggressive side, and you need to see if it works or not just that if it works. Now there's a lot of different setups I'm seeing, sorry, the same units, right? Your Kain, your Duane, your Super Sterne, but lots of interesting choices with the VCs, a lot of Scions. Some of them go for like Exorcist, Aigion, other ones go, you know, Diabolos, Demon Wall, and then, you know, something for like Duane's VC, or, you know, so there's actually quite a bit of different compositions. I'm actually more scared of the Scions ones because I don't want to get lapped because my team is so slow. This is a Scion team. They've got the speed up. So this is actually bad, even though it's not going to do much damage. This is a multi-hit attack. Now, from what I understand, that's going to take off multiple swings in my barrier. And for you watching at home, if you're wondering, I've got the lowest faith on my Duane, which is not good for this matchup, but it's good for my general matchups. There we go, Judgment Blade. Yeah, this is, you know, I did 10 matches before this playing around with the VCs and stuff, and I was having much different setups for my matchups here, but the Brain Piercer from Kain is hurting. But at least we're down 2v1, but we can get hit in the AoE here pretty bad, yeah. All right, let's see if we can get one. We're 1 and 2 so far. Close matches, but you know, close doesn't get you anything. I need to finish gearing up my Duane though. So he's level 99, but his jobs are all 12, not 15. And I need to build another piece of armor so I can get more slash resist. So this is setting up differently. Like that Kain is a lot more slow. Look at this, we got a jumping Duane. So maybe this will help me out, we'll see. This is more similar to what my other matchups were like, where the Kain wasn't coming off the top there and then brain piercing my entire team lined up perfectly for him. Yeah, this is all right. And Delita can take a few hits because he's got that barrier on him, he's got good resistances. And we've got a shot here as long as these guys stay alive, yeah. So we can get in here and Cleansing Strike. So close. And you think about like something like that, okay, I just barely hung on, but I'm not even at the max HP yet, like I'm gonna get my jobs up, so, you know, we're doing okay. Okay, so we're 2 for 2 today. Sorry, 2 for 2. We're 2 and 2, 2 losses and 2 wins. The 2 losses were both against teams that use Scions for agility, and the 2 wins were against teams that did not use Scions. This is a team that does not use Scions. And now I played 10 matches earlier as I was testing up this composition, switching around VCs, switching around Espers and stuff, and I actually went 7 for 10, and that was in top 1000, not top 500, but it was still like, you know, teams that are the same setup, over 3k attack, really good teams. So overall, I've won. Even if I lose this, I've won more than I've lost against this composition, but just like my Duane might not be finished, my opponent's Duanes might not be finished either. Oh man, so this is actually going to heal him. Get out of here, Sterne. It's not that strong though. Toledo really needs to get into the fray. I really hope this Kain is going to go into a nice... No, he's not. It's a terrible position. Yeah, this doesn't bode well. Okay, you can line up though, right? Yeah. Oh no. Toledo's gonna LB here though. And if he can take out 2, maybe he's got a shot, I don't know. Yeah, no, we're not looking good. Because we're just lining up for a big disappointment here. Yeah, Dragon's Bane. Well, we're gonna get lapped even if we survive. which we won't. Oh, we did. Okay, that's kind of nice. But then we get lapped. All right, so 2 for 3. I know it's not the best result. I think that you know, this team, it's tough. Like I'm against all these teams with 99 VCs are UR VCs for dark units, and they have their dark attack up and all that stuff. And I'm using 3 MR VCs, but at the same time, that's what I've chosen to do. That's my composition. So I'm going to keep playing around with this. I really would love to find a way to take on these types of compositions with what I have available, because you know, I don't have Kain, I don't have Super Sterne, I don't have Leela, and I could try some magic based comps, but I really didn't want to take advantage of, you know, if I was going to use Iron Giants and I was going to use Behemoth, then I wanted to take advantage of those stats that they were giving, opposed to putting them on magic units and just getting the resistances for my tank and then having weaker magic users. So we're going to go back to the drawing board. We're going to keep trying, and hopefully this data was useful for everybody. Because I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna share what I get, what happens, not you know, just the glamorous side, the wins, etc. So we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.